big dunk. And that's all that's left of my bong. So yeah, a couple days ago, as you can see, we still got some, oh, you guys can't really see. We got some snow on the ground still, pretty big snow the past couple days. And I left my bong outside in that with some water in it. And normally I usually, like, when I'm back at home with my parents, I do leave my bong outside just because, like, I don't want to have to, like, be cleaning it constantly like I do at the apartment. And even at the apartment, I can kind of push it because it's only my space, like my bathroom, that might smell a bit. But I don't want to, like, bring a used bong inside pretty much. So I always leave it outside. Never really had any issues. Except for a few nights ago, I went out with some friends. We got some Korean barbecue. And when I drove back, I'm like, yo, let me go pick up my bong. Haven't used it in like a week. Let's go do that. I come back here. And I first see just like a ton of ice in it. Like, it literally, thank God this didn't break. It pushed out the bowl. So the bowl was just lying there. And then I noticed, like, oh, when I brought it into my car, the bottom looks a little cracked. As the ice melted, it pretty much fell apart. So I threw most of it in the trash. As you can see, I just went through my car earlier today. These are all the parts that were still in my car. And then this, of course, was just on the floor where I normally keep the bong. So yeah, I guess a little PSA, if you're gonna leave your bong outside, in the cold weather, take that damn water out. I've done that before, as I said, but I've never had this happen. So I don't know if it's just because it was extremely cold this past week, or maybe some other circumstances, who knows. But all I do know, we gotta break him back out. So I've put the broken glass down, but yeah, if you guys have been around here for a while, you'll remember this thing, my 420 day video, pretty much like my first such style video ever. I used that thing. I had this out too. These things have been with me for a while. This thing definitely gets more use than the cow bong, but like, it's always great to have this for low emergency, especially like this. And if you guys are wondering, yes, I'm gonna get a new bong. I might just get the exact same one, because like, otherwise, aside from it just dying right now, it went pretty well. Lasted me almost a year. I've dropped it multiple times, and it survived, which is why I'm surprised it just died like that right now. But again, I don't know. It might be something with the ice. Maybe like even got knocked over in the wind, even though I found it upright, so who knows? My mom could have just come out here and been on some hater shit and broke it. Who the fuck knows? But it's gonna break up some hand-broken bowls. And oh yeah, if you can't tell, this bowl right here, I could use the other bowl, but it's kind of dirty. I wanted a clean bowl. This thing's been through some shit. This is the third bowl that's attached to this bong. The first one I broke. I dropped it when I was kind of tapping out some ash. Lost grip, dropped it. Sad. Second one, my brother's girlfriend broke it. I lent this to her because she didn't have a bong for a bit, and this was after I got my pipe. So I lent her over the weekend. Got a text that the top was gone, or not the top, the bowl was broken. That was sad. She bought me a new one. This used to have some little, like, pieces on the side, like some little green pieces. They snapped off, but the bowl is still intact. So I guess the theme of today's video is broken glass. Not gonna be too much smoke though. I'm just gonna take a nice little bowl, of course. But as you can see, there's still daylight. I don't want to get too fucked up, so I don't have any real shit to do. But I also don't want to like be a zombie all day, so let's just get a nice little solid bowl, send me off on my day, and then, oh man, it's time to grieve the bong, I guess. Nothing else to do. Oh, I got so much shit in my pocket though. I got keys, phone, wallet, not phone. What am I saying? Earbuds, wallet. Been a while since I've taken a rip out of the cow bong. Since, what was it, my 300 sub special, or did I think I just took them all out of the Beaker, but I used like different bowls. Inconclusive, I don't fully remember. I know I had this out here. I don't know if I just used the bowl or if I used the bong itself, but anyways, been a little bit since I used this thing. Hopefully it's not as harsh, because it's smaller, not as much room for the smoke to, I guess, cool off with this little amount of water. Cheers. Not too bad. It definitely does feel a bit hotter. than I'm used to. But like, I also have been using the pipe a bit, because this is a little late, I guess, from my bong breaking. It's been a couple days now, but I didn't get around to getting a video out. Because speaking of losses, I just lost a grandfather recently, a couple days ago. It's like, this might sound fucked up, but I was kind of expecting it, low-key. Like, he's just been in bad shape for a while, but it still doesn't feel good. Of course it's not going to feel good. And I'm not telling you guys to come out here and use smoke and use weed where you're going through some shit. That's why I hadn't used my bong partly, because I didn't want to, like, use that as a crutch to, like, oh, I feel sad that my grandpa's dead. Let me go smoke my pain away. Like, that doesn't work. Don't do that. Like, you got to deal with that shit. And then you can come out and smoke when you're done with it. I'm grieving my bong away. It's not as much of a grievance. I just wanted to make a video to let you guys know about it and break out the cow bong. But cheers. This wind branch. Not bad, not bad. From the little cow bong. This thing does get pretty dirty because it just catches. It like kind of has a built-in ash catcher, I guess. It catches ash right there, but like that just gets super grimy. I always forgot how bad cleaning this thing is because like you don't have a downstem to take out. You can't really get in here. You just kind of have to hope that when you're swishing around, the salt and ISO, that it actually does something. But another thing I'm just remembering is getting the water out. It's not fun because of the shape. I have to like really swirl it around. But I'm not making the same mistake I made last time. So we are not leaving water in any of my bongs I leave outside now. Like usually I try not to leave the water, right? But I do leave it if I'm like, okay, I might use it later, and don't want to have to jerk around with that, and I'll clean out the water after that. But I ended up just not using it for a week and kind of like forgot that there was water in it until, of course, I come back and I find my thing just completely iced up. So moral of the story, dump out your damn water. It's better for your bong anyways. You don't want to be smoking like dirty, old-ass bong water. You could grow mold in that. You get like fucking brain-eating amoeba. I don't know if that's true, but like, you don't want to risk it now, do you? That's about it for me, though. Sad times. But, I mean, the cow bong, honestly, that wasn't as unpleasant as I was expecting. Like, I know that the Beaker, it's like, I kind of got used to the luxury of having like a bigger bong with more like water surface and all that. Hey, no, little guy, you got it done. Feeling nice and good. If you guys are feeling nice and good too, have a good rest of your day. I'm sure I will. Big Dunk out. Peace.